Ready?
All right, let's go.
Beloved family, welcome home. Welcome to another sacred gathering of the Merkaba Temple broadcast live from our home temple here in Bucerías, Nayarit, Mexico. It's such a blessing to feel you across the miles, our brothers and sisters tuning in from all across Mexico, the U.S., and all over the world. Today's service is a special one. It's rooted in remembrance. It's rooted in gratitude and in the promise of new beginnings. Because we are not only honoring those who came before us, we are celebrating what is being born through us.
Yes, and today we also have joyful news to share. After months of prayer, patience, and divine orchestration, we have found what will become the Guru's newest temple, the ArcherShaw Shiva Temple in the heart of Puerto Vallarta. It is a sanctuary surrounded by mountains and sea, a place of beauty, devotion, and restoration. We are currently in the final stages of approval. When this process completes, we will meet the owner, and then all flows as guided. Our tentative move-in date is November 17th. And so it is.
It feels like the natural evolution, the next chapter of the journey that began here in our Bucerías home temple back in April. This new space will be a living altar, a place for gathering, yoga, broga, ceremony, community, immersions, and leadership trainings. A space where Merkaba Temple, ArcherShaw coaching, Spirit Sync technologies, and Guru Broga can all root together as one ecosystem of service. The land itself feels ancient and welcoming, palms swaying in golden light, the sound of water nearby, a breeze that seems to whisper, "Welcome home."
We feel so much gratitude to Guru Nityananda, who continues to guide every detail with unseen precision, to Lakshmi, whose energy of abundance and grace has opened every door at the perfect time, to Ganesha, remover of obstacles and protector of sacred beginnings, and to the Guru's Council of Light, our ancestors and every luminous being who has collaborated with us to make this possible. This temple is not just being built by our hands, it's being built through us, by the love of the guides who walk beside us and the community who holds the vision with us.
So today, as we enter our theme, Love Beyond Form, the Mother, the Son, and the Eternal Light, we dedicate this gathering to gratitude for where we've been, for what we're becoming, and for the divine hand that carries us from one chapter to the next.
As we open this sacred space together, let's begin by aligning our breath, our minds, and our hearts. Everything that has led us to this moment, every trial, every triumph, every prayer whispered in the dark, has prepared us to sit here in the light together. The new temple in Puerto Vallarta is not something separate from us. It's the external reflection of what's already being built within each of us. Each breath, each mantra, each act of love lays another stone in the inner sanctuary. So as we prepare to chant, let us offer the sound of our voices as the first construction of that holy space. Let this be the sound that blesses the ground before we ever step foot upon it.
We'll begin, as always, with the Adi mantra, the mantra of humble invocation and surrender. It means I bow to the infinite wisdom, the divine teacher within and without, the great guru that lives in all beings. Let this mantra awaken the remembrance that Guru is guiding every heartbeat, every breath, and every unfolding step of this journey.
We will take 3 deep breaths, and on the 4th breath, we will sing Om Namo Gurudev Namo together 3 times. If you know it, join us. And if you are just now learning it, feel free to listen and join in when you feel comfortable. Here we go. Rubbing our hands together, activating the right and left hemispheres of the brain, feeling the heat, the energy. Thumbs to sternum, taking a deep breath in. And release. Taking another deep breath in. And release. Once again, deep breath in. And release. Receive the breath to begin. Om Namo. Gurudev Namo. 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 Om Namo. Gurudev
divine light in us, through us, and all around us. Divine Mother and Infinite Father, Guru Nityananda, Lakshmi, Ganesha, and all radiant beings of the Council of Light, we welcome you here. We thank you for this new day, for the sunlight streaming across the altar, for the breath that fills our bodies, for the love that binds this community across oceans and time. Today we stand at the threshold between what has been and what is becoming. With hearts full of gratitude, we acknowledge the sacred unfolding that has led us here, the countless blessings, the unseen orchestrations, the miracles disguised as delays. We thank you for the revelation of our new ArcherShaw Shiva temple in Puerto Vallarta, for the land, for the light, and for the ocean wind that sings through her walls. We feel your presence in every detail, in every yes, in every hand extended, in every door gently opening at the perfect time. We consecrate this journey to you. May this new temple be a sanctuary of remembrance, where hearts awaken, bodies heal, voices rise, and the flame of truth is tended with devotion. We give thanks to our beloved Guru, and for your perfect guidance, the silent hand shaping our path. To Lakshmi for the flow of abundance and grace that sustains us. To Ganesha, remover of obstacles and guardian of sacred beginnings. To Shiva, who dances every death into rebirth. And to the great mother whose love breathes through every cell of creation. We offer this service, this temple, and our lives as living prayers. May all that we build bring peace. May all that we teach bring clarity. And may all that we give multiply as light in the world. Carry us now through this day in perfect alignment with your will. Let every word, every breath, and every sound be filled with your presence.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Guru Om, Amen, Aho, Ashe, and so it is. And as we stay in this field of gratitude and breath, the prayer has been spoken. The space has been opened. Now we allow the vibration to do the deeper work. Every temple, every healing, every act of devotion begins first as sound, a sacred frequency moving through breath. Today, we will chant a mantra that carries the energy of wholeness and restoration, a sound that bridges heaven and earth, just as this new temple in Puerto Vallarta will bridge spirit and form. Our mantra today is Ra, Ma, Da, Sa, Se, So, Hung. These 8 syllables hold the healing current of the universe. Ra, the sun, giver of life and vitality. Ma, the moon, the cooling, nurturing mother. Da, the earth, the foundation that holds each of us. Sa, the infinite, the source of all creation. And Sa, Se, So, Hung, the merging of infinity into the individual heart. I am thou. When we chant this, we become a channel for divine healing, for ourselves, our families, our ancestors, and all beings. Music, maestro?
Yes, sir. Here we go.
stuff. He's at work.
Here we go. We're back live.
Oh, feel the mantra's vibration settling into the heart. The sound becomes silence, and the silence becomes listening. From this stillness, we open to Guru's transmission, the living word of truth that rises within when all else grows quiet.
Here is Guru Nityananda's transmission for today. Deep breath in. Children, listen. Love is the only thing that cannot die. Forms change and bodies fall away. Temples rise and crumble, but love remains, wearing new faces and singing through new voices. Do not mourn what has left the body. Rejoice in what is returned to light. Every mother who departs leaves her fragrance in the breath of her children. Every teacher who ascends leaves her wisdom glowing in the hearts of her disciples. Love does not travel in one direction. It flows in circles, from heaven to earth, from ancestor to child, and from silence into song and back into silence again. When you remember those who have crossed the veil, do not call them back with sorrow. Call them forward with gratitude. Meet them not in memory, but in presence. This is how you honor the dead, by living so fully that their light has somewhere to go, by serving so faithfully that their prayers find fulfillment through your hands. The temple you are building is not made of stone. It is made of this very remembrance. Every act of devotion, every breath of gratitude is another brick laid in eternity. Children, know this truth. Love beyond form is the bridge between all worlds. Stand upon it with faith, and you will never be separate again. Om Guru Om. Jai Guru. Thank you, Guru.
Let the words of Guru settle like sunlight on water, each one a ripple of remembrance, each one returning us to the truth that love never ends. And now we will move from word into sound, from the teaching of the voice to the song of the soul. As we receive this offering, let the music wash through you like the Ganga herself, cleansing, carrying, and consecrating everything it touches. Beloved Perse will now offer her heart in song. May every note open the temple within.
Tus ojos como la luna, noche y día, nunca me dejan, y es la vida. Solo estaré. Y si no regresas, recuérdame, mi amor. No importa si tengo años, sin mirarte, mi amor por ti es un camino eterno que no acabaré. Y si yo muriera, recuérdate, mi amor. te cuido, en el viento estaré, sueños de andar contigo, corazón estoy herido. Y esta vida solo estaré. Y a Dios le pido
That was so beautiful. Thank you.
The lyrics are in the
Thank
chat,
you.
just in case you guys wanted to know exactly what I was singing and what it means.
Thank you so much.
And allowing that vibration of the song to linger in your heart, feel how the sound continues even in the silence, the way love keeps singing even when the voice is gone. Today's theme, Love Beyond Form, invites us to remember that every ending is also an expansion, that death is only the soul changing its instrument, and that devotion is the bridge that keeps the music playing. We've heard the truth in Perse's song, now we'll receive it through the word, through the living transmission that flows as teaching. It is my honor to welcome my beloved Christopher, who will share today's message and sermon, Love Beyond Form, the Mother, the Son, and the Eternal Light.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, everyone, let's take a deep breath together. Beloved family, today we gather in the quiet temple of remembrance. Not a place made of stone, but a sanctuary woven of memory and light. 1 year ago yesterday, I sat beside my mother's hospital bed and held her hand through her final night on earth. The air was still. The clock no longer mattered, and between each breath I could feel the invisible veil thinning. And in that threshold moment, I realized we do not lose our loved ones. We are initiated by them. I felt her spirit leave her body. My beautiful brother Rampreet by my side, not as departure, but as expansion. It was as though her love suddenly filled the room, the walls, the stars, and the space within our chests. That jade changed us forever. It showed us what the ancient teachers meant when they said, love is deathless. The bond between mother and child is the first covenant of creation. Before the world names us, before we even know who we are, the mother knows. She carries us within her, nourishes, protects, prays, and dreams. Every spiritual path in its deepest essence honors this divine polarity, the feminine as source and the masculine as continuation. In the Christian tradition, we see Mary and the Christ child. In Hinduism, the Devi and the child Krishna. In the cosmic archetype, Shakti births Shiva into form, energy, awakening consciousness. The mother is the portal through which spirit becomes human, and the son, or daughter, each of us, becomes the living vessel through which humanity returns to spirit. So when a mother leaves her body, she does not abandon her child. She returns to the source from which all life flows. And from that higher dimension, she continues to mother through intuition, synchronicity, protection, and grace. Grief is the sacred fire that burns away illusion. It feels like loss, but at its core, it is transformation. The heart breaks open not to punish us, but to widen our capacity for love. When we meet our pain with presence, when we breathe through it rather than resist it, grief becomes a teacher, a purifier, a priest. The Bhagavad Gita, says, "For the soul there is neither birth nor death at any time. It is unborn, eternal, ever existing, and primeval." And Jesus said, "You will grieve, but your grief will turn to joy." John chapter 16, verse 22. Both teachings reveal the same truth, that love, when surrendered, becomes joy again. Not the joy of having, but the joy of being. When we cling, we suffer, and when we release, we are carried. When we bless, we are blessed. Guru Nityananda whispers through the inner flame, grief is love's final prayer, the soul's way of remembering what never left. There is a subtle bridge that connects the seen and the unseen. We cross it in meditation, we cross it in dreams, in prayer, and in silence. Every time you whisper the name of a loved one who has crossed over, you activate that bridge. Every candle lit in remembrance is not a symbol of loss, but a signal of connection. The Guru's Council of Light shows an image, countless souls gathered like constellations, watching over all of us. And they say, "We are not gone. We are diffused through you. You are the continuation of our devotion." So when we speak of heaven, we're not talking about a distant place. We're talking about a vibration of pure love. And that vibration is available right here, right now. Heaven, it's not something or somewhere that we go. It's something that we remember. From memory to mission, gratitude as evolution. The next stage of evolution after grief is gratitude. Grief softens the heart. Gratitude sanctifies it. When we thank the ones who have gone before us, even through our tears, the current of their light begins to move through us again. At first, it may come as quiet intuition, a whisper, a familiar warmth, a sudden knowing that they are near. And then it becomes courage, the will to keep walking, to love again, and to give again. And finally, it becomes devotion in action, the living rhythm of love expressed through service. This is how the dead live on, through the actions of the living, through every choice to show up, to honor, and to serve, to carry their essence forward in form. My beautiful mother's greatest lesson to me was discipline and devotion. She served her entire life in the church as pianist, organist, and vocalist. Week after week, she gave her music as prayer. It didn't matter if she was sick or weary, she would suit up and show up. That was her gospel, not preached, but played. Through her steadfast presence, she taught me that devotion is not about comfort or circumstance. It's about continuity. It's about being faithful to the light that moves through you, even when no one sees. By the time she passed, I was already walking my own path of service, teaching, counseling, holding ceremony, and building the foundations of Merkaba Temple and Merkaba retreats. My own death and rebirth had already come the August prior. I had already crossed the threshold into full surrender. After 1 month upon my return from my retreat and some intense training from Shivananda, my beautiful indigenous healer medicine man that I've trained with here in Mexico, 1 month after ceremony, Mom came to me in the astral. Now, she's still alive at this point, but she came to me in the astral plane, in the energy plane. And she said to me, "I'm tired." And I said, "Okay, go home." She said, "This role that I have played in this life has been the most challenging role that I have ever played in all of the lives that I've lived here on Earth. I've hated it. And I thanked her. I thanked her for playing such an incredible role. And I promised her that when she does return home, that we would give her the Best Actress Award for outstanding performance in a lifetime. She laughed in the astral and thought that was great because she has. She played a beautiful part, and it wasn't always easy. Our relationship was not always easy. I grew up with an addiction. It's hard for a mother to watch her son attempt to kill himself day after day after day, hoping that he will stop using drugs, hoping that he will tune into his purpose. I'm so grateful that my mother was able to witness over 15 years of sobriety, that she was able to witness my death and rebirth last summer, that she was able to witness the beautiful birth of Merkaba retreats. 3 months after we had that conversation in the astral, where I gave her permission to go, I said, "Go home, Mom. They are waiting for you. Our grandparents are there. Everyone is there. They're there with open arms." And Mom had heart trouble. She had had open heart surgery a number of years before, and she was having heart trouble again. And they were saying that, because of her age, she wouldn't make it through another open heart surgery. And she was very clear. She said, "I will not live on machines. If they put me on machines, you tell them to cut me off those machines. I am not going to live that way." I said, "Yes, ma'am. We will follow your guidance." And we did. My brother also visited Mom in the astral, and both of us, in the astral and in 3D, gave her our blessing. Because many times people here on Earth that are in pain or who are dying or who are ready to go home don't go home because of us, because of our attachment to them. It is up to us to let go with gratitude of our loved ones, honoring that they have served their mission, that they have played their role, that all of them deserve an Oscar. Letting them go sets them free, and 3 months later, my mother crossed into the afterlife. In her leaving, she became my final confirmation. She left behind not only memories, but also a tangible blessing. A modest inheritance, proceeds from selling her house earlier that year that we didn't know about. And I used that sacred gift to pay off some debts and to bring balance and stability to my life. And I invested all the rest into Merkaba retreats and Merkaba Temple. My beautiful mother funded 7 full scholarships to Merkaba retreats in the early days so that 7 beautiful souls could heal and shine their light out into the world. It felt as if she was saying, "Here, my son, build the altar now. Continue what I began." That same inheritance also carried me to India for the first time. My pilgrimage back in February to the holy Ganga in Varanasi for Shivaratri, there on the river that purifies all who come to her, one of the most holiest rivers in the world. My mentor Shivananda and I released Mother's ashes, and with them, the last remnants of her earthly identity. I watched as the current received her, Mother returning to Mother, and I knew that her soul was set free forever. That moment closed a circle. Her devotion became mine. Her offer had become this. Her song had become our ministry. The human heart learns its greatest strength through the practice of continuing to suit up and show up, to forgive, to trust, to create beauty, to love when it would be easier to close. Every act of continuation is an act of resurrection. Every time we suit up and show up, we're saying to the universe, love still moves here. When we live this way, remembrance becomes service. Our grief becomes a hymn. Our devotion becomes legacy. And we become the living prayer our ancestors once whispered into the stars. Each of us is called to become an ancestor in training. Yes, we are ancestors in training. Our lives, they're not isolated chapters, they are continuations of a much greater story. We stand at the meeting point of all who came before us and all who will come after us. Every thought, every choice, every act of love or fear send ripples both backward and forward through the river of time. When we embody love beyond form, we actually heal the lineage itself. The moment we choose presence over reaction, forgiveness over resentment, and courage over avoidance, we rewrite the code. The patterns of pain that once moved through our families, our cultures, and our histories, they can end right here, right now, in us. This is the holy labor of awakening, not just to save ourselves, but to redeem the bloodline. We were not born to simply repeat the stories of our ancestors. We were born to liberate them. Every time we face our trauma with compassion, every time we bring shadow into light, we free not only ourselves, but the generations that came before and those yet to come. Because what we do not transform, we transmit. What we do not transform, we transmit. The unhealed wound in a parent becomes confusion in a child. The unspoken shame in a lineage becomes division in a culture. And the suppressed grief in a people becomes violence in a nation. But when one soul awakens, truly awakens, that light ripples through the entire ancestral web. It moves backward, offering peace to those who never found it, and forward, blessing descendants who are not yet born. This is why the saints, the yogis, and the medicine men and women all say the same thing. Your healing is not personal, it's planetary. In the sacred work of Merkaba retreats, we see this truth revealed often. When a soul sits in ceremony, humbly, prayerfully, and ready to surrender, the medicine does not only heal the individual, it heals the lineage 7 generations backward and 7 generations forward. The plants, being ancient intelligences, carry no sense of time. They reach into the roots of the family tree, pulling up what was buried: pain, silence, abuse, addiction, and grief, and bring it to the surface for purification. I have witnessed souls heal not only their own hearts, but the unhealed hearts of parents, grandparents, and ancestors. And those wounds clear. As they clear, something miraculous happens. The field opens forward too, blessing the unborn and clearing the way for children, students, and communities to live free of inherited pain. This is the deeper purpose of the medicine path, to close karmic loops so that no one else has to carry what we came here to release. To live as conscious stewards of families, of communities, of temples, and of kingdoms is to ensure that we leave behind no wounds to carry, no resentments disguised as lessons, no guilt disguised as love, no trauma disguised as tradition. We are called to make amends while we are alive, to forgive, to apologize, to bless, and to release, so that the energy of our life becomes pure offering rather than unfinished business. Imagine a world where every parent healed before passing on the torch, where every leader cleared their lineage before taking the throne, where every teacher taught from a heart unburdened by unprocessed pain. That is the world the eternal light is building through us now. That is what it means to embody love beyond form. When we do our work, the deep inner work, the ceremony work, the integration, the daily devotion, the kingdom heals. The rivers of karma that once looped in suffering begin to flow again as grace. Our relationships shift. Our communities thrive. Our service becomes cleaner, clearer, and more radiant. This is how the eternal light multiplies, through remembrance, through service, and through awakened living. When we become the clear vessels our ancestors dreamed of, we become the healed kings and queens our children will one day thank. And when we finally return to source ourselves, we will do so knowing that we left behind not our wounds, but our wisdom. Beloved Source, Eternal Mother, and Infinite Father, we stand now in the river of remembrance, where the waters of the past and the future meet. We call upon our ancestors, those who sang us into being, those who carried both shadow and light, and those who dreamed of the world we now build. We say to them, rest. Your prayers have been answered. The healing has come. Through the grace of this path, through the fire of devotion, and through the medicines of earth and spirit, we have chosen to end the patterns of pain. We have chosen to become the healed ones, the clear ones, the ancestors who leave no wounds to carry. May our children inherit only our wisdom. May our communities only our service. And may the kingdom inherit only our love. Bless the generations behind us. May they be freed from their sorrow. Bless the generations ahead. May they walk in grace and courage. And bless every soul gathered here, that each may remember healing is holy, forgiveness is freedom, and love is never lost, only transformed. We return all we have received back to source, back to light, back to the river that carries every name home. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Guru Om, Amen, Aho, Ashe. And so it is.
It was beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, let me try it. So take a deep breath with me and let the words settle into your heart. The teaching becomes silence, and the silence becomes presence. To carry us deeper into that presence, I'll invite Aeon to guide us in meditation.
Taking a moment to close your eyes. Taking a deep breath in and exhale. Once again, a deep breath in and release. Once more, inhaling light. Exhaling, release. Allow the body to settle like sacred ground. Feel your seat supported by the earth. Your spine like the axis of a temple rising toward the sky. You are home now. Not in a building of stone, but in the sanctuary of breath, memory, and presence. As you breathe, imagine a soft golden light filling the room. A light woven of remembrance. Each breath draws you deeper into the quiet between worlds. Each heartbeat whispers, love is here. Now bring to mind the presence of the Divine Mother. Not as an image, but as a feeling. She is the warmth that held you before you had a name. She is the pulse beneath all creation. the rhythm of life itself. Whispering inward, Mother of Light, cradle me in your remembering. Let me feel the love that never left. Feel her enter through the air, through the heartbeat, through the tenderness rising in your chest. Her love has no form. It moves as vibration, fragrance, breath. It is the current that carries souls home. Now, imagine before you a gentle river, luminous, still, flowing between two shores. On one side stands the world of the living. On the other, the realm of spirit. This is the river of remembrance. See the faces of your ancestors shimmering across the water. Your loved ones, teachers, guides. They are not gone. They are simply diffused into light. You may hear them say, "We are within you. You are the continuation of our devotion." Breath is their blessing. Let gratitude rise with the inhale and release with the exhale. This river flows through you now, past, present, and future, merging as one continuum of love. If any sorrow arises, welcome it gently. Grief is not the absence of love. It is love in transformation. Allow each tear, each ache to become a part of a sacred offering. Inhale it into the heart. Exhale through the back of the heart, releasing what no longer needs to be carried. Feeling the weight lift. Feel your heart becoming translucent, radiant, wide enough to hold both joy and loss at the same time. Whisper to yourself, what I release becomes light. What I love becomes eternal. What I release becomes light. What I love becomes eternal. Now breathe into your heart again and see it glowing brighter. A sun of remembrance. This is the eternal light the sermon spoke of. The divine spark in all beings. Allow it to expand through your body to the crown of the head, to the soles of the feet, to the fingertips. See it radiate into the room, into your lineage, forward into the generations yet to come. The patterns of pain end with me. The patterns of grace begin through me. Repeating softly, the patterns of pain end with me. And the patterns of grace begin through me. Each breath you take now sends healing backward through the bloodline and forward into time. You are the bridge. You are the prayer. You are love beyond form. Now bring your palms together at the heart and bow your head slightly in reverence for all that has been and all that is becoming. And whisper this: may my life be an altar of gratitude. May my service be the song my ancestors never finished. May love continue to move through me as remembrance, as service, as light. Taking one final deep breath in and exhale into stillness. Feel the silence after the prayer. That's where the mother lives. And that's where love begins again. Om Namah Shivaya. Amen. Aho. Ashe. And so it is.
Opening your eyes and coming back to this place. Thank you.
Mhm. You're welcome.
As we come back from the silence, keep your heart open and your breath steady. The peace you feel right now is abundance. That is the currency of the divine. When we give from this vibration, we aren't paying for something, we're participating in creation itself. Everything we are building, the Merkaba temple, our services, come on over, our retreats, and now the new ArcherShaw Shiva temple in Puerto Vallarta is sustained through this sacred exchange of energy and devotion. Our new temple space is currently unfurnished. It is a blank canvas awaiting its beauty. And we are opening the field for all who feel called to contribute. If you or someone you know feels moved to gift or sponsor furniture, home furnishings, kitchenware, linens, or a washer dryer combo, may your offering be received as blessing, infused with the same light that builds the temple itself. You can make a financial offering today at merkabachurch.com/donate or through Venmo. Our Venmo is at Merkaba Church, all one word. We also accept Zelle, Cash App, Apple Pay, and bank transfers through Wise. Please contact us directly to use these other methods. If you wish to offer furnishings for the temple or items directly, just reach out to us and we'll receive them with deep gratitude. Every act of generosity is a beam of light that helps our temple and our community shine brighter. So let's take a moment now to give thanks for the abundance that's already flowing, for every open heart, and for the divine orchestration that provides all we need, always, on time.
And let us close today's service with prayer. Divine light in us, through us, and all around us. Divine Mother and Infinite Father, Guru Nityananda, Ganesha, Lakshmi, and all radiant beings who walk with us, we give thanks. Thank you for the light of this day, for every heart that gathered in this circle, and for the song, the silence, and the world. Thank you for the ways you move through our lives, through remembrance, through healing, through service. Thank you for the new temple rising in Puerto Vallarta, for the land, the air, the water, and the unseen hands preparing every detail. May every chair, every dish, every blanket, every sound that fills that home become an offering of love and peace. May all who enter that space feel the presence of the divine immediately, as comfort, as inspiration, as home. We ask that your blessings extend to all generations, healing the past, uplifting the present, and preparing the way for the light to continue long after we're gone. Let our work be clean, our giving be joyful, and our hearts remain forever open to your will. We seal this service today in gratitude and devotion. We know that all is unfolding in perfect timing. We know that love never ends. Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Guru Om,
Om Guru Om.
Amen, Aho,
Ashe.
Ashe, and so it is.
All right, family, let's seal today's service by singing the Longtime Sun and Satnam. The words can be found in the chat.
Be the long-time sun.
You're muted.
Did you guys not hear the song at all?
Oh no.
Not at all. I'm so sorry.
Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. We will just not say. Here we go.
Can you hear it now?
Yes, we can.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
Hey, no, we can't hear the song. Sorry. I can hear you guys now.
Oh, you didn't share it, Ben.
Oh, technical difficulties. One moment.
We were
Sorry.
like, their eyes are closed. We can't text them. Oh no.
Here we go.
There we go.
Guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on.
Satnam, everybody. Satnam. Our identity. He always tries to be like me.
You know what? I got
Satnam, everyone. Satnam. Thank you for staying with us through that difficult moment.
Difficulties are only blessings in disguise.
There you go. So as we bring today's service to completion, let's stay in the vibration of gratitude and laughter while we share a few updates on upcoming offerings, ways you can stay connected, serve, and continue walking this path together.
Family, as we close today's beautiful service, we have some exciting updates to share. The living continuation of everything Guru is unfolding through this community.
First, we're thrilled to announce the Guru's newest temple in Puerto Vallarta, the
you haven't heard.
ArcherShaw temple. If you haven't heard, it is almost official. We will know hopefully by tomorrow, and we will let you know. This space will be our next home base for yoga, worship, ceremony, family, community, immersions, and creative expansion.
And once we're settled in, the offerings begin to bloom. We're so happy to share that Guru Broga will return on Saturday, November 22nd, launching from the new temple garden. It's time to sweat as prayer again, brothers. Body as temple, breath as devotion, brotherhood as liberation.
You can also look forward to an amazing lineup of upcoming experiences in Puerto Vallarta, microdosing gong sound baths, earth medicine ceremonies, hatha and kundalini classes, workshops and drum circles, all designed to keep us connected, grounded, and growing together as one family of light.
So stay tuned to our Facebook events page and follow us online at facebook.com/ArcherShaw Temple for the latest updates, dates, and details. And be sure to follow us on YouTube and Instagram at ArcherShaw Temple.
So thank you to Roy for did our chat today. Thank you so much. And thank you to Jacob, who held the sacred space for this service. We thank all of you for your love, your prayers, and your devotion. Our community exists because of you, your faith, your presence, your giving, and your willingness to walk this path together. The temple is rising within us, around us, and through us. And the best part, we are just getting started.
Thank you again for showing up with your hearts, your voices, and your faith. May your coming week unfold in divine timing, guided by patience, presence, and peace. We love you, we bless you, and we can't wait to see you again next Sunday. So walk in light, walk in love, and remember, we are all one. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Guru Om, Amen. Aho, Ashe, and so it is. So please stick around after the service for fellowship, and if not, we will see you next week. Namaste.
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 Namaste. Unmute, everyone. Unmute so we can hear from